Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh shit. Should I be on? We're not on yet, are we?
Okay. Okay. Did he tell you that we have an actual singer? Okay.
I'm going to sing Stairway to
Yeah,
Heaven.
apparently it was a last minute edition, or
As she's
what's more likely is.
a stairway to heaven. I can't sing worth a lick.
There you go.
When she gets there, she knows.
That's more
All the
words to the
glitters
song
is gold.
that you know than
Well,
I ever.
I have 82 Stones albums, so I should be doing Stones.
Yeah, he's wearing the. That would now. I would be wearing the home one that's white on a
I
day
don't
like
like
today
that
though.
one. I don't like that one. No, I don't like that at all. I think that's ugly as sin.
The white one's pretty cool if you just forget about the fact that England has the exact same. Nike gave them the same one. They just put their logo on it.
Did you see the thing about all the Euro jerseys being tearing? They were showing on ESPN people getting grabbed and grabbed during matches, and jersey after jersey are shredding.
Because they just make them just so thin and lightweight now that they
That's
can't handle
awesome.
anything. I like when I played, and it's just a big baggy
Well, I was a goalie.
90s baggy jersey.
I could have wore a snowsuit because I just spent my time getting the ball out of the back of the net. That's pretty much what I did. So I don't have to do much.
Gotta be known for something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got a backup PA guy today, so
I
this
can
may
see.
this may be a bit of a rough ride.
Some Harry Connick Jr. for you. I don't know any Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, this is it for us here because we have a match on Sunday, but that's at Wright State, and then we're at Chaminade Julian.
Cannot wait.
Oh yeah, it's not here. Looks like the players are getting ready to walk out as I see our photographers are taking a bunch of pictures.
She's calling you lovely, Jeremy.
Oh. For the final time in 2016, the Dayton Dynamo will take the field here at Welcome Stadium in the National Premier Soccer League. Hello everyone, I'm Jeremy Lance along with Pete Zeeler. Final time for us to do a match here in the NPSL against, it'll be the Michigan Stars, but Pete, this is it. This is the end of the road for the season. They come pretty quickly, these seasons.
It's tough to have them to end the season here at home, but it's a great thing, great festive crowd. Very happy to have me here. Dayton Dynamo looking to definitely end the home season here at Welcome Stadium with a win, and they place against a very tough Michigan Stars team. And the very famous rock lyric, "The last time" of the Rolling Stones. This could be the last time, I don't know. And the players for both teams are trying to impress their coaches and possible other stepping stones in the professional soccer leagues. And it's going to be a heck of a match. It's going to be a very talented match. A lot of interest with the lineups being a little different for the Dynamo tonight. And we'll run through those. How about we go through the Dynamo first, and I'll do Michigan. And it is going to be a battle, and the Dynamo need to play the full 90 tonight, and I expect to win.
It'll be Oliver Hansen in goal, Ed Willoughby, Nick Kozad, Eric Hutton, Christian Johnson on the back line by Kebe, Chris Pinto, and John Cottrell in the midfield, and then Tristan Lyle, Mark Hansen will be flanking what will probably be his final match for the Dynamo. Mike Schooneward, you don't know, he's one of those guys you mentioned that could definitely be heading upwards from here.
He definitely could. For Michigan, led by Coach Andy Wagstaff, the Michigan Stars coming with a 3-3-4 record. Between the pipes, Elliot Tarney, number 1. The defense, Benjamin Thornton, Dominique Hart, Joseph Sensoni, Cody Archibald. Midfield, Bennett Kim, Sean-Claude Lawson, Michael O'Neill, John Rubio Ramon. And up top, Aiden Kavara and also Eric McWoods. Your Dynamo will be defending the left end.
And they're defending already, as it'll be a throw in here. Apparently no ball kids on that side, so Michigan Stars player actually retrieving his own ball.
Gives us time to give a little bit of a pre-match. Michigan Stars obviously victorious against the Dynamo in an earlier matchup. Michigan Stars, very tough team, played some good competition like the Dynamo, but this is where we're in the first minute, as we're back on the play, is going to be very key.
Good throw in here, and really just kind of wasted there on that bicycle kick, just completely threw it away.
But it gives a relaxing moment, because for the Dynamo, Hansen in goal tonight.
Yep.
Hansen getting a chance to play the last home match. Dynamo making a kind of a nice square pass there. But this is going to be interesting. You and I talked before the broadcast. Dynamo mixing things up tonight lineup-wise, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens.
As Kristen Johnson there just giving the ball away, but actually they're going to call it back, and be a free kick here. Taken by the Dynamo quickly. It'll be Kristen Johnson standing over the ball.
And for the fans out there, one interesting comment about the Dynamo lineup. You and I looked at the stat sheet, looked at the lineup, looked at the roster, and we looked at it forward and went, who's this? We have a new addition for the Dynamo.
Yeah, that's right. Tristan Lyle tries to break through there. It's cut out there by the Stars. Kristen Johnson able to get on the end of it. Back to Lyle.
Good high pressure from the Dynamo.
Yeah. See Kozad moving up there, and now coming back the other way, it's McWood, and Johnson able to get the ball away, and you know what? That's going to be a corner.
Good defense, good play. Not letting Michigan Star player turn. McWood's turn. Dynamo giving up their first corner kick. But back real quick while I have a moment. New forward for the Dynamo tonight. We'll get to see. Curious how this is going to play out. Jacob Purblo?
Purblo, yeah, he'll be coming off the bench. He's one of Dan Grice's U19 players. So this ball gets played in, headed away. This Michigan Stars player just couldn't get the contact he wanted there. Goal kick here for Hansen.
Sorry to interrupt. Wanted to see the Dynamo tighten up a little bit on defense. Nice corner kick in, got a service in, got a head ball on it. No within a couple steps of that. He got to tighten up this defense. You and I have talked all season long. Kind of a problem with Dynamo at times. Defense needs to tighten up a little bit. But one thing I do like is we have the Flying Dutchman up top. And when he is on par, he is just unstoppable. And with Mark Hansen, definitely, as you said, possibly a swan song for the season. It's going to be an exciting match. And so far, Dynamo holding strong here in the third minute.
Ball gets played into the midfield. Kebe heading it forward to Lyle. Get it over to Kozad, who almost overran it. Track back for it. And a little misplay there to Christian Johnson, who's able to keep it inbounds. Hansen sending it back up again. Oliver Hansen up to Lyle. Now to Kozad. Nick Kozad. IUPUI product. Now Lyle. Current Wright State Raider, and he not able to hang on to that one. Be a throw in here. Upcoming for the Stars. Again, you mentioned it, the Stars got the 3-0 win up in Michigan. Match that was very even for most of it. Controversial first goal, and then that kind of opened up the floodgates there for Michigan, and they were able to walk away with it pretty easily as Lyle strips the ball, sends it up. Schoonauer to, Pinto really going to have to get on his horse. He can. We'll go back to Hutton. They'll just circle this back around.
So far, very impressed with the high pressure by both teams. Michigan Stars very tight on their pressure, as you can see, able to steal the ball away. And that very impressive so far. But the Dynamo, very tough defense, especially with the change in lineup.
And then a big collision there.
Another collision, play on.
As McWoods just barreled in. Play continues. Barreling into Christian Johnson. Eric McWoods, familiar to some people around here as he played down in Xavier for his college ball. He's looking a little worse for wear as he's kind of up and gingerly walking. This ball sent forward. Lyle not going to be able to get on the end of that one. Throwing upcoming for the Stars.
Nice idea, send the ball to corner. Lyle just a step, I wouldn't even want to say too slow, just could not, just out of reach. Good play. So far with the mix and change lineup for the Dynamo, very impressive. Making quick turns, quick touches, and definitely being able to counter Michigan Stars very quick and tough defense. Michigan Stars played Friday, tied Grand Rapids 2-2. Tough team, looking to make something happen.
And that ball just goes out of plays.
Player down.
Yeah, it's McWoods. He's still banged up, I think, and unless I didn't see anything else happen to him.
McWoods had that big bump just a few moments ago, and on the last corner play also got bumped off the ball, so definitely worse for wear. Checking his ribs maybe, might be just, you know, needing to take a breather for a moment. But, you know, 6 minutes in, very impressive. Dynamo playing at a quick pace, not a when I say not a controlled pace, not needing to be very controlled, very fluid is a good word for it. But the Michigan Stars, very impressed with their tough defense, very quick to the ball. And for the Dynamo, this is going to be a key match because, Jeremy, as you mentioned earlier on, this is our last home match that will be broadcast here at Welcome Stadium. And it definitely want to have the fans go out on a high note.
You know, ball getting played all the way up. Kozad heading it over to Oliver Hansen. You're right, this is the final time, not just in the NPSL, but this is actually the final time at Welcome Stadium as the team will play the Chicago Mustangs on Sunday, but that will be at Alumni Field at Wright State University. And then after that, it's the official move over to Chaminade Julian Roger Glass Stadium. Saw some pictures of it this week. Fans are going to really like the fact that no track, so you're going to be right next to that touchline.
Very exciting. Good ball played here.
Yeah, Schoonauer going to have to get on his horse to get to this one as the keeper actually tripped. That could have been real dangerous had Schoonauer got to that one.
And one thing I like about Schoonauer is he's making that run. He's not be able to run onto the ball, but can play a very high defense from his forward position and forces the Michigan Stars to make a mistake. Ball goes out, Dynamo back in play.
Cottrell settling it down. And that plays off a Michigan Star player. Quick throw in there by Kozad, but Lyle just couldn't contain it. And now Michigan Star is going to look to break forward here. Again, they're still playing. Michigan Stars with one less player is, I don't believe they've made a substitution yet. They're still getting guys warmed up. They didn't expect to have to go to the bench this early. McWoods still on the trainer's table. Schoonauer just couldn't hang on to that one. This ball will fall for Michigan Stars. They probably just want to hang on to it, but they're actually going to go ahead and send it on forward. Good play here, but that's cut out by ready to complete his first season in the NPSL. He's been around, to say the least.
Experienced player, has great touch on the ball, and both teams playing a very high-paced defense right now, and very impressed. It's like this, it almost has that 78th, 79th minute feel, so I'd be curious to see how this goes as we get to the 78th, 79th minute. But Dynamo holding strong right now and just really able to feel well. Both teams having some chances, and so far very impressive. And this is going to be a good spotlight for some of the players, as you mentioned earlier, Jeremy, with like Mark Hansen and our friendly the Flying Dutchman. It's going to be curious to see how next year transpires. Very excited to be part of next year with the move to CJ Stadium, Glass Stadium, and you and I are going to be along for the ride.
It'll be fun. Can't wait. There is a potential, as Michigan keeps this going here. Lawson playing it out wide. Looking for options there. Have to send it back. Stars looking to just kind of play this one in. It'll almost roll out. And it'll be throwing upcoming here for Dynamo. I was mentioning there is rumors in the front office in the works about a potential fall home match at CJ. A little friendly just to kind of open the new phase there of us moving over to Roger Glass Stadium at Chaminade-Julian. A little soccer in the fall. Won't have to worry with the heat as this ball goes up. Schooneward's not going to be able to get to it, and he kind of lost it there in the sun, I think, and Michigan Stars just able to take care of it. Again, Stars still playing with 10 guys out there as Eric McWood, banged up early in the match, is still laying on the trainer's table.
Both teams now kind of slowing the pace. The first 7 or 8 minutes, a big rush here in the 10th minute, starting to slow down. Dynamo, though, looking to thread the needle, but just playing the ball nice at a nice controlled pace, something that you like to see. Nothing silly chance-wise, and now looking to make a quick run here.
Schooneward going to send it up. Hutton trying to track that one down. It'll go over to Lyle. Lyle play it back to Cottrell. Up to Schooneward, who is a little bit of a duress there, and will fall out there. Dynamo maintain. They'll send it back in. Here's Hutton. Ball get played in, go out. It'll go just left of the flag there.
Be a throw. Very nice 1-2 combination there. Very impressive. And Dynamo definitely looking to make something happen here in the 11th minute, making them run here, see if they can flick it on.
Go over to Hutton here. Cottrell. He'll send it in. And after off the post, but something got called there earlier. Might have been offside.
Most likely an offsides because all 22 on the field just stopped.
Yeah.
So kind of curious to see how that was. Fans, want to remind you, Premier Health is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the Dayton Dynamo, dedicated to healthier communities and a healthier youth. We're proud to make a difference in the neighborhoods we serve. And fans, also, it is not too late to go to DaytonDynamo.com, get your gear, look good, promote the team, and look good.
Feel
like us.
good.
And feel good, too. It is guaranteed 100% to make you feel good, right, Jeremy?
Be throwing up here for Michigan Stars. Still yet to have their first opportunity. Both teams searching for the first shot of the match, as this will be played up far side there. And that'll go out. Another throw in upcoming.
Dynamo holding tight. Coach Wagstaff for the Michigan Stars up, kind of getting a little frustrated, saying, come on, guys, you got to make something happen. On that last throw, Stars only sent 2 forward. Dynamo had 7 back. You and I know the numbers, and it's got to be tough to do. Good
Let's be played into the center there, and good job by Christian Johnson to get in front of that one. Hansen able to then corral it. Eric McWood stepping back onto the pitch. Back to 11v11 as Kozad will send this up. Going long ball strategy so far here in the first half. Pinto couldn't corral that there. Back down. Bit of a hand in the face there by Kebe. Play continues. Ref was right there to see it.
Kebe just so fluid.
A little too much on that one there.
That, you know, he makes this beautiful passes. The hand goes up as he makes the pass, bumps into Michigan Stars player. And, you know, with his experience, he's like, hey, you know better. I'm not needing to do anything there.
Not slapping you in the face. Cottrell looking for options there as he dances around one.
Nice
Sends
ball.
it over. Just able to get it to keep it in. And now Willoughby playing it in front. Lyle almost able to get a foot on it there. Got one on it, but not really much to it. This will be played up here quickly by Michigan Stars. Send up the other way. So go into the box. Hansen will have this one. Oliver Hansen. Dayton Flyer from Denmark. Kebe just cut that one out. He's going to send this up. Schooneward has a good beat on it, but chested down by the keeper.
Good play by the keeper.
Yeah, Elliot Tarney.
Tarney didn't look like he could get a hand on it. Would have been a misplay. Good chest ball. Ball's going to go back to the Dynamo. They're going to make the turn. And both teams, again, just feeling, and we mentioned feeling each other out, but here in the 14th minute, Dynamo looking more for a long ball, having some great opportunities and looking to see what they can feed up here. Good play, good cutback, reset the team.
That's why you bring in a guy like Kebe, Champions League experience in Europe. Kebe just playing it off of Michigan players now. Cut out there. Johnson will get to it. Actually, he'll leave it off for Kebe. Kebe calling for that one.
Nice service.
Ball sent up here. Lyle not able to get to it. Headed forward. Tarney taking care of it. One of the many Oakland University products. That's cut out there by Cottrell. I think Schooneward may have been offside. That's why he didn't make any kind of run towards it. And then Lyle getting in a little bit of a match there.
The referee says play on bump.
Referee's letting that go too. That's the second time Christian Johnson's been in a collision so far in this half. As McWood's going to play this out to the center. Cut out there by Hutton. Right now Dynamo playing with some importance there. As Pinto goes down, Brazilian wants a call. He's not going to get it. And that ball's going all the way back for a throw-in. Deep in Dynamo territory there.
Fans, while we have a moment to remind you, our best will keep you at your best, whether you're an avid athlete, a weekend warrior, or just being active. You need the experienced team at Premier Health Sports Medicine on your side. With locations throughout Southwest Ohio, Premier Health makes it easy to get the care you need and get back into the game. To learn more and find a sports medicine specialist near you, call 866-608-FIND or visit premierhealth.com/sportsmed.
Looks like Mick Wood's still not 100% fresh after taking that knock, as he's now exiting.
He'll be exiting. Coming into the match will be number 9, Alexander Sirwatka, a forward by trade.
So coming in for Wood, steps out of the game. The Xavier product, not exactly the return to Southwest Ohio that he wanted. So we're back underway here. Michigan Stars have the ball. Play it into the box, and right away, Alexander made it an impression there, as had a chance there. Cut out by the Dynamo. Kebe now goes to ground. Play continues again. This ref is letting things go so far. He's allowing the players to do a lot. Kebe back up as this ball goes all the way down. Hutton fighting for it. He will not get it. Now the Stars can send things up their way.
Hansen has to play the ball out as he's being chased.
Sirwatka right there in his face.
Sirwatka played 8 matches. The sub just came in 8 matches on the season, has yet to score a goal or an assist.
And like we were just talking about, Oakland University product.
Oakland University, one of the many great smaller colleges, I would say, up in Michigan. Not a giant one of the big ones like Michigan State, Michigan. A lot of great products. MPSL littered with players from Michigan. Just outstanding talent.
Between Detroit and really all the Michigan teams. Michigan Stars, I believe Grand Rapids and Ann Arbor may have had 1 or 2. As this played in nicely there. Cut back into the middle of the box, and Kozad now getting rid of it, and not totally, but last off of a Stars player. Dangerous there.
Very beautiful chance for the Stars. Dayton lucky to come out with, no issue there. Dayton looking to turn quickly here.
Yeah, Schooneward trying to turn around. Back to John Cottrell. And the Englishman looking for somewhere to outlet that pass back to Kebe. Now Kebe, Ed Willoughby was calling for it. He's in acres of space there on the far side, still calling for the ball, in fact, with his hands in the air. Cottrell with it. Maybe his countryman will help him out. No, he'll play it back to, I believe it's actually Scarfpin who's back there. I think we had a little miscommunication on our starting lineup. I believe it's Jared Scarpin.
Local product, I believe.
Yeah, Jared Scarfpin from Yellow Springs, Ohio. Yellow Springs High School. Ball played back in.
They need to be careful. Switching fields could be an issue here. As
Stars
you see it
send
being
this
fed.
up here. It'll be Lawson
Nice turn.
getting on the end of this one. Kozad trying to cut it out, but still maintaining possession is the Stars. Good ball played in. This will be an opportunity here.
Nice block.
Yeah, good job by Kozad getting back and snuffing that out.
A good 1-2-3-4 so to speak combination by the Stars. 19th minute. Michigan Stars get their second corner kick of the match, and now this is where things start heating up. Both teams have been able to feel each other out, and this is where Michigan is going to send almost the whole armada, 9 players forward.
It's Cody Archibald there that had the opportunity and played in nicely there with that little pass. Corner coming here. Ball sent into the box. Hansen goes down off of that one. He took a little bit of contact, but this ref is pretty much letting that go. It's been the case all half. Don't think it's going to change now.
I'm not psychic, but that might be a storyline for the second half because things are going to keep
Get chippy.
ratcheting up and get chippy. Both teams play in the 20 minute to a 0-0 draw. Both teams looking very solid, very impressive so far.
You talk about the physicality. This is Hansen, Oliver Hansen's first time back on the pitch in the NPSL since he came in the second half. And the losses, Pinto.
That's traveling. That's basketball.
You know, in Brazil, I think they let you get away with that. Not here.
That's a quick start if I've ever seen one.
But yeah, Oliver Hansen got injured playing the second half against Detroit here at Welcome Stadium. Remember, he went down there right at the end as they're trying to figure out where to take this free kick. Kebe finally, I think, has a spot that's to the ref's liking. We're back underway. But yeah, Hansen already taken a few knocks this season so far. Willoughby going to play it back to Scarfpin. He'll send it onto the other side of the field there to Christian Johnson. Think of Christian Johnson as one of those guys as far as team MVP of the season. He's definitely on the list. Guy who's put in some incredible shifts. Dan Dwyer, who's not active tonight, as Christian Johnson had to clean that up here as Michigan Stars now suddenly find themselves with a bit of room to work with. And Willoughby has to send that ball out. It'll be a throw in here for the Stars, as if they switched off for a moment there and Michigan Stars were ready to go. Kebe tried to cut that one out. Will fall again. All the way back to Archibald. Lawson. Jean-Claude Lawson played it in. Kozad still trying to get rid of it here. Lyle now. So everyone kind of had to come back to bail them out. And here's Kozad again. Doing a great job to get in front of the ball here. Pinto playing it up. Tried to go to a little give and go there with Schooner where it didn't happen. Now a little more physicality as Tristan Lyle getting in the way of things. Kebe looking to possibly send it up to Hutton, who's got himself some space there and ready to make a run on the left side. Go to Schooneward instead.
Possible switch.
Set up again here.
Looking right if he can swing it. There he goes.
Now Pinto, he's got the speed. Plays it up to Cottrell. Oh, left it off. And now Cottrell trying to get in and just cut off on his run there.
Very solid give and go. Stars able to cut that back.
23rd minute of play. Still scoreless here at a balmy Dayton, Ohio. As the Canadian Jean-Claude Lawson passed it over to, I believe that was Bennett Kim. Kim played for what was then the Indy Fire, last year's Midwest winners. Helped them win a title. Saw him play against Cincinnati last year. Very good player. Stars there kind of resetting there. Schooneward trying to get in on it. He does. Hutton up to Schooneward. Schooneward might be able to get to this one, and boy, just couldn't put enough gas to get there at the end. Michigan Stars will send it up across field there. Far side will be Dynamo throw in here coming up.
And as the extraordinary color commentary person that I am, you know, my editorial comment of the night, of all the teams I've seen play, Detroit is absolutely outstanding. Grand Rapids outstanding. Ann Arbor. I think this Michigan Stars team is the most complete team I've seen this season.
Really?
They are solid defense, solid passes, quick to the ball, and so far, if I was their coach, I would be in heaven. I just love their style. It's going to be a tough match for Dynamo as the Stars are looking to make a run here.
Take a shot there, and that's going to go just wide.
But the Dynamo have been up to the task. Beautiful save by Hansen there. Ball tap out's going to end up being, looks like they did not get a finger on it. They're going to call a goal kick. But that shows the caliber of the teams in the NPSL. And Dayton has so far, 25th minute, 0-0 draw, been up to it. And Michigan is just a very solid team, but I really am impressed by the lineup tonight and the fluidity of Dayton. They are just really back on the ball, good passes, playing with their eyes up, making those passes, and you know, good things will transpire. I think this is going to be one of those matches. First team to score, I think, is going to win. I'm predicting a 1-0 win. Hopefully, it's a Dynamo.
Bennett Kim back on the ball there as get back going again here. Yeah, that was Swartka on that shot there, and he's come in right off the bench and already making impact for this Michigan Stars side as they throw in here for Cody Archibald.
He's played an excellent time coming in, playing solid. And one thing about Michigan I do like to see, they're playing the ball wide, but when you have Schooneward up top, he's just so big. He is hard to bump off the ball. As you can see, high pressure here.
Yeah, good chance there, and it's stolen, and this is going to be a chance. He's got to put it in, and there it is.
That's what I was just talking about. He is a tough talent up there. He's almost, to me, he's a forward defender.
Third goal of the season there for Schooneward. And in the 25th minute of play, Dynamo take the lead. You were right there. I mean, showed that physicality, had that ability to just get right there in his face, apply the pressure, created the mistake. Cashed it in, took his time. He got me worried there as he had defenders closing in on him.
And that's what you need to do. Take advantage of the chances you have. I mentioned moments ago, Michigan Stars, a very solid team. They're looking to send the ball long here.
And right away, it's Swartka almost having another opportunity. He has been very effective up top since he has come in. They kind of switched things around too. Spoke going there across the way. So you'll probably see it going in frame right there.
Very impressive with the wide style of play of the Dynamo tonight.
Yeah, Pinto able to play it over there too. Kozad. Pinto bringing a lot of pace to that midfield as he's on the ball now looking to cross it in. Instead, it'll be a thrown up coming here for the Dynamo.
Fans, again, want to plead with you one more time for all your latest Dynamo news, notes, and team shop. Visit the team website at DaytonDynamo.com. 27th minute, Dynamo with a throw-in, up 1-0. And Jeremy, we can go 2-0 here real quick. It is going to be lights out.
Deep throw in there. Schooneward trying to get on the end of it. Falls there. And keeper a little bit out of place. Ended up falling to him and picked it off of his feet there. Again, another dangerous there. As had that gone a little bit farther inwards, Hutton was right there with nobody in front of him. Good job there by Christian Johnson trying to make that a goal kick, and it is.
One thing I would like to see from Michigan Stars keeper Tarney, he's getting the ball being very quick, and there's a red card.
Who's that going to?
Red card handed, upset about the play.
Is that a yellow or red?
I
just
saw red
yellow
first and then saw red. He's going to stay on the game. He got a red and a yellow out. I'm sure this is going to end up being a yellow. He's not coming off the field.
So yellow card issued to, we'd say in 36 there?
Yep, number 36.
Aiden Kavara. He scored against the Dynamo up in Pontiac. So he's on the yellow card there here in the 29th minute. It was 28th minute when that happened. Schooneward fighting for it there. Loses it in the midfield. Archibald on the ball. Heavy pressure there from both Lyle and Cottrell. Had to send it all the way back. Now the long ball up again. They're going to go offsides. Offsides there on Swartka.
Michigan Stars player going up for the ball, took a little knock there. Point earlier about Tarney, the goalkeeper for the Stars. Very solid team, Jeremy. I talked about how I think they're a complete team. Dayton Dynamo up to the task. We're up 1-0. One thing I want to see from Tarney, though, if he wants to build professionally, is he's a keeper that looks like he drank 36 cups of coffee. Gets the ball and is immediately sending it out. And I remember back in my goalie days, back 1,000 years ago, coach said 2 seconds, 3 seconds, wait, breathe, kick. And he's been a little rushed on the ball, and I think that's a disadvantage for the Stars because it's just getting a little antsy back there, and that's how they left up that mistake and gave up the goal. And Dynamo, again, looking to make something happen here.
Willoughby sending it in. It was Pinto starting this whole play there by taking care of things on the near side, and selection roll all the way back to Scarfpin. Dynamo will reset. 30th minute of play. Dynamo with the advantage so far. And a little misplay there, and Pinto couldn't get on the end of it. And this is being called back here.
They say not an offsides.
I don't know what, everyone kind of just stopped. Going to be a free kick right there as Kebe sets up. A little confusion there.
Interesting. No call. We're not sure what it is, but back to action.
There was something. Something happened, and be a throw in here for the Stars now as Willoughby just couldn't hang on to it.
Stars trying to crack the code with a 4-4-2 lineup, and right now their midfield is starting to hold back a little bit, not helping out the forwards. Plays right into the Dynamo. They're very good about that. Very happy because when you're defending back there with 4 or 5 defenders and there's only 2 coming at you, that bodes really well for you.
Yeah, just putting now Alex Swartka and Aiden Kavara, the Norwegian. 2 guys up top there, and far side official saw something, waves his flag, and just kind of a bit of confusion all around, and it's going to be another free kick here for the Dynamo. Didn't really see what happened there. Ball didn't go out of play. We're back underway, I think.
Little dazed to confused to give Led Zeppelin the credit on that. But back to action, 32nd minute. Dynamo up 1-0 on the Michigan Stars. Dynamo playing the ball wide, looking to play it wide, looking to constantly switch fields. I like that style, looking to switch again. Bad misplay there. Referee's going to call another there.
Really not sure what's happening there. And
I think the Michigan Stars players got to be careful. They're starting to get a little upset. Coach Wagstaff for the Michigan Stars getting a little bit, and you can feel the temperature rising.
Kebe going to send this all the way up. Schooneward not able to get to that one as it's headed back there by Pinto, and Stars able to get a hold of it. Cut out there eventually. Kebe doing a really good job kind of marshaling things in the midfield, especially when Dynamo are on the ball, setting things up. Telling Scarfpin there where to send it. It's going to be played up here. Hutton on his horse looking for it. It's going to go out.
Corner.
Corner kick upcoming. Is that just? It was high. So it had to come from the judgment of the ref there. Just one, I guess, to the right of the flag. So they're waiting for the little ball kid to hand it on over. There it is. Ed Willoughby setting up.
Throw
Actually,
in.
nope, throw in.
Looking possibly for a flick on here.
Pinto in the corner there. He goes down, actually ends up sticking with it after he goes down, and now trying to get around him.
They're going to call a foul on that play
Yeah,
there.
that'll be a free kick.
Good defense by Michigan Stars, though, holding him in, not letting him make that switch. He made the turn, got his legs crossed up. They're going to have to call the foul there. This is kind of a glorified corner kick, and for the Dynamo, this is where, right now, I would go short. You're going to send everybody in on the 6.
Yeah, you got Pinto right there. You could play it short, too.
Now he's being marked. Good setup here, looking for right about the 8-yard mark is what we're looking for.
Willoughby.
There it is.
Sends it in, and we got whistles right away.
Referee stop and play, a little bit of chatter. I don't think they're asking about Grandma's cookie recipe. What do you think?
Again, some more confusion here. This ref is calling things that I don't think everyone's seeing on the field, but we're going to go for this. Another go here. Willoughby on the free kick. Does he go to the same spot? Yeah, he does. Schundewerd, a little mistiming there with his header. Gets played out there by the Stars. And it's Lawson corralling this one. Had an opportunity if he looked up to play in Sawatka. Now the Stars trying to make something happen here. Lawson, Jean-Claude Lawson. Another Oakland University product. Good playoff there. To Kavara. Kavara dancing with it. Wants to take the shot. Finally does. It's blocked immediately, and he just goes into a heap. Kebe looking ahead. They like to go short here, and now it's Lyle. He gets pulled down from behind. Now that whistle's starting to happen a little more. We played the first 20 minutes. I think the ref didn't know where the whistle was. And now it's going fast and furious here in the final 10 minutes as we're about ready to tick over to the 36th minute of play.
Good give and go.
Good here by Willoughby, and he's going to have himself a go. Go back to Sawatka. Big collision there.
And they're going to call it against the Dynamo. I think the Dynamo took the harder brunt of that.
They're both down, yeah.
Both down, they'll both taking a hard knock. They'll get resettled here in a minute. Referee going to have a couple words for each player, making sure they're okay. Stars will get a free kick here in the 36th minute. We're going to call for the trainer. Fans, well, I have a moment. I want to remind you, Circuits and Cables is a proud sponsor of the Dynamo. They're located on South Brown School Road in Vandalia. Circuits and Cables manufacture custom cables and circuit board assemblies. For more information, please visit their website at circuitsandcables.com.
Kebe still getting treated. It looks like Eric Kissinger starting to warm up now. A few more guys possibly going to be warming up here as everyone grabbing some water here in this little break.
Not a bad idea. 82 or so degrees outside, a little bit steamy. You and I in the cool comforts of Welcome Stadium press box enjoying it. I think the referee's going to get both teams off the field, getting them a drink. I know the unofficial rule, you can't go off the field. They're going to let them
get very near the touchline. Look there, Michigan Stars player pretty much standing all across that touchline there in front of their own bench. Don't want to step over. They want that drink to come hand to them.
As a coach, I've always wondered that. I always thought, it does make a difference if I talk to you from behind this magical line. But trainers off the field. Stars are going to reset with a kick just about at half field. At this point, Michigan.
Kebe is arguing right now. He has to re-enter because he stepped out.
He wants to go back in. When Michigan takes this re-kick, though, they've been using it kind of like a holding forward. And I think that they might want to mix it up a little bit and twist it around. Get their top forwards, not playing towards their own goal, making those moves. And as you can see here, looks like they're trying to transition there.
Yeah, Archibald sending it across. Looks like that's Kim that got on the end of that one. Able to flick it in. That'll just go straight to Hansen.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, nice moves there by Bennett Kim, Carmel, Indiana product. Carmel, Indiana, a hotbed for youth soccer. This ball gets sent all the way up to the back line. Fighting for it is Cottrell. He wins it. Now it's Nick Kozad. And Lyle loses possession there, trying to turn around. Dynamo doing a good job in this match so far, getting the ball back. His little physicality there with Pinto and Bennett, probably the two smallest guys on the pitch right now. Willoughby, he'll send this up. Hutton, he's got it. He had a little bit of room. He plays it out instead to Willoughby. Willoughby going to send it into the box. First man heads it away. Cottrell able to get in front of it. Dynamo will reset and send it back in. Little collision there. As Lyle goes down, and Cody Archibald colliding there.
Dangerous situation here. Dynamo can take advantage of this about 25, 26 yards out, a little bit right of the frame.
Who's going to take it though? Is it going to be Kevin's going to take it.
Kevin's going to launch this one in, and I'm looking going upper left. Go upper left. I said it because the keeper's been diving nicely to his right, or sorry, his left, and not been doing as well to the right. And with Schoonerward probably going to make a dummy run to the near post. Keeper might be drawn off, looking to serve this in the left. I say that now, the keeper must have read my mind, and he's going back. He's going back post. So see, interesting how this lays off.
Kebe still kind of marshaling guys around.
Upper right post is key here. If you can bend that in, 2-0 Dynamo.
Or does he go near post and try to curl it in? Instead of play it off to Pinto. Pinto, great shot, well in front of the box, and Schooneward throws it away there. A beautiful, as they say, training ground play there.
Good training ground play. You want to go to that side, you can swing them in. Dynamo playing excellent. 40th minute. Michigan Stars reeling a little bit. And as we go to halftime, boy, it'd be beautiful to get Dynamo up 2-0 and almost nail it, put the last nails in the coffin here.
Yeah, it would have been a great feat there for the Dynamo to head into halftime with not only a lead, but a 2-goal lead, something they have not had. Had a 2-goal lead once this entire season, but that didn't come until against Kalamazoo. It was 70th minute of play. It was Schooneward sealing that 2-0 victory. It's Christian Johnson having to take care of this here. A little misplay by Scarfpin. Kebe coming in to bail out, and this will be a throw-in upcoming for Michigan Stars as backline got a little sloppy there.
Backline needs to tighten up. Stars, very productive team. Definitely can score. 12 goals on the season. Only 11 against.
Throw-in goes. Short played in.
Stars looking to feed.
Yeah, good chance to cross in here.
Nice cut.
There it is. Cut out there nicely by Scarfpin. Dynamo back under the ball here. It's Willoughby. We'll deflect that out. It'll be throw in. Upcoming. 42nd minute of play. Don't think we'll have, we'll have maybe a minute or two off of Kebe's injury. Outside of that, not much. So you're saying, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes?
I'll say I'm going to go 2.
Okay. Kim keeping possession there for the Stars. He'll send it back there. Played up to Lawson. He does get to it. Heavy pressure from Kozad, and a great play here. Swarsky, and that ball is going to trickle in.
No offsides call there. Hanson looking for an offsides call. I do not think he was offsides on the play. Michigan Stars able to tie it up here in the 42nd minute. Beautiful give and go. And Jeremy, just like that, we were talking moments ago about the Dynamo not needing, as we go to the replay, not wanting to see something like this happen, and it did.
Yeah, it looks like it was it Kavara on the goal?
Stars goal scored in the 42nd minute by number 36, Eddie Kavara.
Yeah, Aiden Kavara. That's his second goal against the Dynamo. He scored back on the home leg of this one up in Pontiac.
And just like that, we're back 1-1. Schooneward looking to make something happen, being very tightly marked, as I'm sure they've scouted him well with his height, size, and be able to turn, has the goal from the first half. And you know, just like that, Michigan Stars, a team that can quickly react. But you know what? As a coach, you just got to say, guys, things happen.
Yep.
It was a good give and go. They earned that goal. It wasn't anything silly. Wasn't any sloppy play. And now the Dynamo just need to keep doing exactly what they're doing, playing very strong and looking to feed the ball through as they are right now. And they give it up right there and not hoping Michigan makes a quick turn as they're looking to turn it. No one home.
Kozad will get to this one. They'll let it roll out. Michigan Stars coach incensed on the touchline there. I think he thought that Kozad may have touched that before it went out. Chance here, though, for the Stars to really turn this half around as they're going to make another push here forward. Swartka, and Kebe comes in and just slams that ball out of there.
Now Dayton needs to definitely tighten up on the defense here. Don't want to see, as we're getting close to half, give up 2 unanswered goals. Michigan Stars looking to react quickly. Looking for a flick on here, possible back post target. Looks like number 9 on a flick. He's going to make his run in.
It'll be Archibald on the throw. Go deep. Get it where he got to him, and Lyle sending it out, and that'll be a goal kick, actually, as it went off of Michigan Stars player last. Kebe playing it back under some pressure there to Hansen. Dayton just needs to keep their head here for the final minute or so. 45th minute of play. As I start peeking down to that 4th official, I haven't seen any kind of signal yet as far as time that will be added as Johnson plays that up, cut out. It'll roll back to Cottrell. Now Scarpin. Send it up to Willoughby.
Bad misplay
there.
there.
Bad play by Hutton, and it's going to be Swatka off to the races here. And that's 2-0 right there, 2-1 right there.
Very, very bad opportunity by Dayton. Just gave that one away. And right there you can feel all the room and the oxygen in the air just drop. Replay here.
Yeah, Hutton there was the one who started this with a soft pass back to Christian Johnson, who tried to hang in there with this one.
And that's something Dayton definitely needs to just say, all right, we have got to go to halftime. We've got to regroup. Dayton going up 2 unanswered goals in just a matter of moments. And this is where the pedal comes to the metal. And
this is the season here.
This is it.
Might as well throw everything you have out.
This is your World Cup. This is your Euro final. You got to come to play, and they definitely need to tighten it up. Ball's going to go back to the keeper. And I don't think the Stars at this point are in any hurry.
It's Alex Swatka on that goal there. He, remember, was a substitute early on for Eric McWoods. Oakland University Golden Grizzly, first goal of the season.
Ball goes back to Hansen. I think Hansen's going to slowly set. Dynamo are going to try to make one more flourish up top.
Trying to move the ball upfield one more time, and it's cut out. That's been the story for the Dynamo all season, though. 2 quick goals, boom, boom. And just like that, they put themselves in a hole.
Kebe now looking to feed it long, looking to send it long to corner, does so.
Kozad going to try to chase this one down here. He does. He gets onto it. Send it in front, and no one home. So Tarney able to just pick it up at his leisure. Elliot Tarney actually played for Detroit City, as there's the whistle. So we'll head to half. Dynamo squander a lead here. We'll get some replays here in a second. Get a look at some of those goals. Here's Kebe. This is where he's going to collide.
Hard crunch there on the replay.
Avoided a card on that one.
Check another replay here.
This will be that goal here. Here's the opportunity that almost went in for the Dynamo. That could have been 2-0 right there, and instead you deal with that. quick goal right after that for them. And then this one, a bad play there. Mistake eaten up by Michigan Stars, and just like that, 2-1 at the half. We'll be back for the second half of play after this one. And welcome back to the second half. Get ready to start it off, and we do have one substitution we can see right away, and that's in goal. It's going to be Noah Coomer, Bowling Green player, Dayton Carroll High School product, coming in for Oliver Hansen. I mean, you look at the 2 goals Hansen gave up, they really weren't totally on him. They were bad mistakes, but who knows, it might have been the coach's plan all along to get both of his young guys in there and get them reps here as the season ticks down. Schooneward and Pinto over the ball here to get us going. Dynamo need to do something here quick, get themselves back in the game, get the crowd back in the match. Is that Willoughby? Sends it back to Scarfpin. Don't see any other changes so far. No, Mark Hansen's on the bench today. Gotta figure he'll probably want to come in at some point. Michigan Star's head coach is actually not, he's still making his way to the bench, so the Stars are coachless at the moment as he continues to journey on the track there to get back there. His long ball really finding nobody at all. Go out for a extremely harmless goal kick.
And as we set the menu here for the second half, Jeremy, you and I talked during halftime, Dayton definitely giving up 2 goals in the last 6 or 7 minutes. Just a big shocker and a big downer. You could see their heads down when they came off half field. You got 45 minutes left of your season here in front of the fans in Dayton. You just got to erase everything and just go pedal to the metal and make it happen.
Lay it all out there is what they're going to have to do, but a giveaway is what they just did. Bennett Kim's going to get on the end of this one. Good playoff to Swartke, and well, Swatka played it up there, and it's still in. Noah Coomer almost had to be called in to make a big save early, but misplay there, and Dynamo survive a heck of a scare here in the opening minute.
We talked in this first half, Michigan Stars, a very complete team offensively and defensively, took advantage of some Dayton Dynamo mistakes, and right now, Michigan Stars coming out really hot. Dynamo, though, got to tighten up, but still holding strong.
They're really going after this near side here, and this is going to fall for a Michigan Stars player. He'll have a go. It gets blocked. Scarfpin getting in front of it, and Nick Kozad having to send the ball up. And early on, you're seeing the Dynamo doing really the opposite of what you wanted them to do. Is Pinto goes to ground there. Kozad as play continues, and Cottrell just could not play it up there, and Stars will be able to regroup there and sent it off a little too quickly. This guy's up front there. Aiden Cavaro kind of was given the look like we were not ready to make that run. I don't know, what are you doing? No, Coomer finally gets his first touch of the ball here as he comes in as the lone substitution of halftime. At least for the Dynamo. We'll double check to make sure there was none for the Michigan Stars here. As Stars again back under the ball. Having some opportunity and just really being able to move in, and Sawatka is going to be able to get in front of this one. Great job there, a little sweeper keeper action coming out of the box by Coomer. No Coomer right away. Seeing definitely more action than he probably cared to.
Stars defense doing an excellent job stepping up to the ball, letting Dayton come to them a little bit, as you see here. And they just can step to the ball very nicely, have a comfortable 2-1 lead. Dayton's got to come up quickly, push the pedal to the metal, and tie this match up, because what you want to see, we don't want this to drag the 70th, 80th minute and having to keep playing catch up, because psychologically, if you're down and you're waiting and waiting and waiting for the equalizer, a lot of times it just doesn't come.
Ball sent up to midfield. Kebe getting onto it, and then eventually flicked forward by Kebe. Eric Hutton going to chase this one. He's not going to get to it, though. And that'll actually just be played out. Be a throw in here for the Dynamo. A little miscommunication there. And here's Cottrell. He's going to have a go, and that ball just took flight. Definitely hit the top of his shoe on that one.
Fans, I want to remind you, Voss has been creating higher standards in Miami Valley in sales and service for over 40 years. The Voss Auto Network, built on trust, driven by integrity. Voss is a proud sponsor of the Dynamo. Visit any of their 8 dealerships in person or online at vossauto.com.
The entire Dynamo bench just now getting up and warming up, so we might see some wholesale changes coming here in the short term as Coach Greist instantly not seeing what he wants.
Dayton's got to come out firing, got to come out tough. The pace just is not there after giving up 2 goals in the 45th minute. Stars up 2-1. You just got to tighten up a little bit. But one thing about Michigan, as you can see, ball being sent to corner. Nice ball there, just unable to control it.
Yeah, Kim couldn't hold on to that one.
Michigan, though, is not sending the numbers, so Dayton's got to recognize that and say, hey, they can win the midfield. And with the strength of Kebe at the midfield, you just got to tighten up a little bit on the passes. As you see here, making a touch high kick.
Yeah, high kick there.
And you just got to pick up the aggression. First 20 minutes, solid match. But one thing about Michigan is they like to slow the pace. They did in the first half, and Dayton played really well, got the first goal of the match. And at this point, I think this will be a crucial next 7 or 8 minutes of the match. Stars looking to set it, looking to turn, and able to control the midfield.
Ball be sent in here to Kim, flicked on, nobody home. No, Coomer just gonna be able to easily corral that, and time to let his guys get upfield. Sends it long. Schooneward tracking with it. Go wide there, and it'll be a throw in here for the Dynamo. Taking to Kozad. Kozad playing it back to Ed Willoughby. Englishman having himself a pretty good year after missing all of last year with the Saints due to a injury there. As Lyle now deep shot, and
nice strike.
Boy, that thing had some pace to it.
Very solid strike, unexpected strike. Great opportunity for the Dynamo. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good things will happen.
And I do see that over by the trainers, Oliver Hansen getting worked out a little bit. I don't know if that's just a little post-match stretching or if he did have some kind of a knock or a niggle as they made the switch there at half. Dynamo getting back under control of the ball here. It stripped away. Kebe couldn't get onto it. And again, it's the Stars kind of getting the better here in the midfield. Little tug of the arm there.
Stars get a free kick at half field, 53rd minute. Michigan Stars up 2-1 on the Dayton Dynamo here at Welcome Stadium. Ball being served in. Looking to play to corner.
Good little overlap there. Played into the center of the box. Good save there by Coomer. Huge by Coomer there to get in front of that one. That was a great opportunity by the Stars.
Coomer recognized that, had to make the move, made the right choice. Looking for a flick on here.
This will fall back
Looking to serve.
to a Stars player. Going to serve in, and Coomer punches it out. Lyle flicks it back and out into the midfield. Schooneward able to chest it down and play it over to Cottrell nicely, and now they have a chance to break here. Playing it far to Schooneward. He's just not going to get to that one, and instead wrestles the man off the ball. And
WWE's him down. He's he might even get
yeah,
carded.
He's probably going to get carded here.
Referee's just going to have words with them.
Okay.
He bumped him off the ball pretty well.
And the ref was running over there with purpose as if he was wanting to give a card. I guess he just wanted things to stop there as it was getting a little heated. Reset here, but a free kick obviously off that foul. Played up into the midfield here. Kebe sending it up. Schooneward not able to get to that one either. Again, the Stars just kind of being able to get in front of things, stop any kind of runs. Getting the foul called there, so free kick, and it's taken quickly. Sawatka, he was looking to make that run and able to get that pass there. Christian Johnson on him right now. Gets around, sends that out. That
solid defense.
Yeah, good job there by Christian Johnson forcing that pass, and Dynamo now have a chance to get around as Cottrell just couldn't move the ball around his defender there. And now he's being, oh no, they're saying play on. Cottrell getting a little heated. And we're going to see actually 2 substitutions happening here, and we're bringing on the vets. Schoonderward coming out. Mark Hansen playing up top, a role he has not played in 2 years in the NPSL. And then Eric Kissinger, another veteran. He'll be coming in, and we don't see who he's coming in for. And it actually might be Cottrell. So Kissinger coming into the midfield as Cottrell kind of getting a little wild out there. I think they figure they probably need to get him off before he gets himself in trouble. And bit of a slow walk here for John Cottrell. He's definitely not happy about the way things went for him. And they throw in here into the box. We're back underway. Kissinger instantly into action there as he played that forward, but just to a Michigan star player, and Swartka. Stars go cross field here. Kozad gonna have to get in front of this one, and eventually cleared out by Johnson. Shielded there nicely by Hutton. He'll send it up, and it actually looks like Lyle might be the striker up top, keeping Mark Hansen out on the wings as he applies a little pressure there.
And that's more of his customary position, playing on the wing. I'd like to see Lyle use his speed. 57th minute, Michigan Stars 2, your Dayton Dynamo 1. While we have a quick moment, Jeremy, I would like to thank the broadcasting team back here, doing an outstanding job helping us out, all the folks from Dayton Public Schools. I want to commend you on air. Make sure you realize that we are very thankful for all your hard work. And a little clap, well-deserved. Great job, guys.
Absolutely. We'll miss their services as we move to Roger Glass. Be a bit of a different setup. We'll still try to bring the action for you here as
ball goes in the stands. You do not get to keep it.
Yeah, no. And the ball ends up hitting the Michigan Stars coach. A little bit of follies there as Ed Willoughby now ready to play this ball in. He's going to find Hansen. Hansen's first touches of the match so far. Kebe,
nice ball.
Great job here. It's going to be actually Kozad. I thought it would Hutton at first. It's Kozad. Kozad now going to try to find Hutton. He does. Played back to Kebe. Little opportunity squandered there. Luckily possession kept, and now Lyle trying to get on the end of that one. He takes a bit of a tumble there. Ball just falls back to Tarney.
Tarney with a real wild style on his punts. Kind of a low rider.
Is that the, what is it, that kind of that Australian football style?
Interesting.
Kind of out to the side there?
I was a drop punter of all things. That's kind of really old school, but I drop punted.
We've phased you guys out, I think.
Well, you know, when I played pre-Vatican I, you know, back in the 1912s, you know, that was a while ago.
Back with the sheep splatter for a ball?
Yeah, I think when we did the national anthem, it was only 17 states. So I think it was right when Ohio got admitted. Back to action. No more stories.
Kebe on the ball, playing it up to Eric Hutton. Right State Raider looking for somewhere to go with this ball. He'll instead walk it across field, and that pass is going to get cut out there as it doesn't find Mark Hansen.
Good idea, though. Good idea. Transitioning, switching to fields, making the Stars make a commitment. And as you see, ball being sent to corner, bumps out. Dynamo throwing.
Another throw-in upcoming.
So good pace.
Willoughby will take this one again. Don't know if they'll try to get something in the box as Lyle and Hansen, your two scoring threats, are right there, waiting for the short pass, and Lyle couldn't contain it. Looks like the ball went out anyways. So they'll get to do it again. 59th minute of play. Now throwing into the box. Good flick on Hutton, couldn't get to it. Let's go back to Johnson. Willoughby. Looking to get to Hansen. Hansen's going to send it in, and not really on the line there, but kind of like the thought there.
It was a good thought looking for the cut. Cut's got to recognize that you got to be going in on that ball a little bit tighter. But back to action, Kebby with the ball, the seasoned veteran. It just lays the ball off just smooth.
Dynamo again regrouping. Trying to get themselves back into this one, a match they had a strong grip on earlier. And moments after it looked like it was going to be a 2-0 advantage, it became 1-1, and then quickly after that it was a 2-1 deficit. Ball given away there in the midfield. Bennett Kim now looking to play it up. He might play it off here to the near side. So he's got a runner in Hart. Hart sends it in front, and that's a good shot, and that's in. Well, great play there.
Great play. You made the defender, had to decide, go for ball, go for corner. Wasn't able to do so. Ball fed to corner beautifully. Nice fed in. Michigan Stars up 3-1, and that was a well played play. You just make your defender have to commit. He couldn't commit right, and he was able to score that, and Michigan Stars go up 3-1 here in the 61st minute. And Jeremy, this is where mentally you got to focus. It's going to be tough to come back from a 3-1 match, but you just got to play the solid 30 more minutes, make it happen, play hard.
And it was Aiden Kavara now with a brace in this match. Only 3 goals on the season, and all 3 of them against the Dynamo. This ball from Willoughby is going to be played up. Hutton trying to get to it. Kissinger, he's got it now, trying to keep it. He loses it. Ball played up here, back to Kavara. Good little back flick there, and off to the races. And Christian Johnson having to play it back past his keeper, no Coomer, who came out deep there, and a little bad play there. And then
no, they're going to probably card him on this one. He was
Yep.
going to play the ball. I honestly think that was not meant to be good. Referee's just going to give him a warning. It was a hard knock, definitely a hard knock, but I'm glad the fans are getting a little uproar. Thought there could be a call there. A hard play, but a good non-call. Sometimes when you fall through on your shot or on your play, bad things can happen. He took a hard knock. No worse to wear, but Michigan Stars now are going to have a direct kick and be able to feed the ball in.
And a chance here for the match to really get out of hand here as Michigan Stars have a set piece in a dangerous position again. Dynamo going to have to dig themselves out of this one. Didn't look like anybody came off. We are going to have a substitution. Here comes a free kick headed away by Kissinger. Good job to get in front of that one, but this ball is played back immediately. Dynamo again, get rid of it. It's Kebe there, a little dangerous on the jump, and a good chance here by Hutton, but again, the pass just not enough on it as you had Hansen breaking on the near side. Frustrating times. Eric Hutton, one of the younger guys on the team, but one of the guys who's probably seen some of the most minutes of the 19-year-old crop on this Dynamo roster.
Good play.
Good play there by Pinto. Pinto staying with it, goes down. It'll be a free kick coming. First one Pinto finally gets, and that'll actually be a yellow card.
Wow.
I don't know if that's kind of some sort of accumulation of little ticky-tacky fouls here and there, but 64th minute yellow card.
Coach Wagstaff not happy about that. I'm not sure if that was a play. But now with Dayton, 64th minute, Jeremy, we've been talking about it for 20 minutes or so. This is where things need to happen. If Dayton wants to get back in this, you've been working on this in training. You got to make something happen on this play.
Ball comes in. Great little play there is, I think it was Kissinger trying to get on the end of that one.
Stars to get a goal kick, but before that, we will have 2 more substitutions for your Dayton Dynamo.
So be Pinto checking out. He'll be replaced by Tyler Washington, Xenia High School product. And I'm not sure what's happening after that.
Number 3 into the match.
Number 3, Jared Sarpin. And number 8, Tyler
That may be scarf pin. We've had some serious number confusion as far as the numbers we were handed. So that may be scarf pin, and Pero.
Looks like Kozad came out.
Yeah, Kozad coming out there. Really good shift for him, actually. He's got to be happy with the way he played for the most part, really coming back, pitching in when it need to, and bailed the Dynamo out a few times.
Pinto very solid as well.
Long ball in, yeah, Pinto hadn't had too many opportunities to get into matches this season.
Dynamo going to get a corner kick here in the 65th minute. While we have a moment, fans want to remind you, Premier Health is proud to be the official health partner for the Dayton Dynamo, dedicated to healthier communities and healthier youth. We're proud to make a difference in the neighborhoods we serve. And speaking of neighborhoods, Dynamo need to get into that goal-scoring neighborhood right now, Jeremy. This is crucial time for your Dynamo.
Washington's going to take this one. Plays it in, goes all the way far side. Kissinger is going to get on the end of this one. Has a chance to play it, and they don't. Ball goes out, and now it's going to be a break here. Swatka trying to dance around, instead he just throws it away. Throw the ball in here. Kebe trying to find Lyle. Let's fall all the way back to Washington. Washington with it again. Brings some fresh pace to the Dynamo attack as Lyle there just had nowhere to go with it, and we'll go back to Kebe. And Kebe's just going to take a shot.
Kebe a little frustrated taking a shot, looking to have a player make a run. Not sure what's going on. A little miscommunication there. Need to regroup, but offensively starting to push the ball forward. Michigan Stars will get a goal kick here in the 67th minute. Fans want to remind you, for all your latest Dayton Dynamo news, team shop, website information, everything you need to know about the team, DaytonDynamo.com is your source. Also find them on social media. On their Facebook page, you get a lot of information about the teams, the players, the coaches, upcoming events. Speaking of which, we have a friendly coming up, Jeremy, on Sunday.
Sunday, 2 p.m., Chicago Mustangs. It'll be at Alumni Field on the campus of Wright State University. So come on out. It's the official 2016 curtain closer, as there's no more matches at least scheduled after that.
You alluded earlier in the first half about a potential fall game. Upcoming breaking news, I hear it possibly could be Crystal Palace or Arsenal. Is there any truth to that rumor?
Crystal Palace will be in town here next week. They'll be down in Cincinnati, so I don't know.
Stay.
Maybe let's get them to swing by.
That'd be nice to see.
Wouldn't be the first time that's happened before.
It'd be nice to see. Maybe we can get a transfer from a couple players for a few years. You think that'll work? Probably not.
Kebe getting in front of a break there for the Michigan Stars, and Willoughby will get to this one here to Mark Hansen, who's been a bit anonymous since he's come into the match. Not getting the passes he wants, and Mark Hutton just going to have to settle this ball down, and catches it. Willoughby off.
Nips off a Michigan Stars player. Will be a Dynamo throw-in. Dayton playing a very fast pace. Actually, they're going to call a kick on that. Dangerous play. Dynamo get the restart. Want to see them not only smartly pick up the pace, they're looking to feed it in here. Nice ball, nice opportunity.
Good job, and Lyle with an opportunity. Had to go high for that. It's Tarney.
Tarney, the Australian-style soccer keeper, looking to make another punt. Dayton got to pick up the pace a little bit and make those passes more consistent.
That'll be offside there on number 9. Swatka.
And Swatka in the right place at the right time. Just got caught offside. Some good aggression.
Oh, he's been making great runs all night.
Great runs all night long. Dynamo here in the 69th minute. Need to close the gap quickly. Michigan right now still playing kind of full throttle. And obviously later in the match they're going to go slower pace. And Dayton just really is at a crucial point. We're going to have a foul on Dayton right now. Player down for the Michigan Stars. Referees looking for a trainer up. We're going to have a substitution coming in. Number 17.
Number 17.
Roderick Green. This will be his second match of the season.
Second match of the season. One of the many crew SC Academy products, as they have an academy up in Michigan. And, we saw a lot of guys on the Grand Rapids team were a part of that fantastic academy there in Michigan. And it's going to be the man with the brace, I believe. Aiden Kavara, Norwegian, had himself on a fantastic match, getting 2 goals. Again, all 3 of his goals on the season coming against the Dynamo.
I talked earlier in the first half of Michigan Stars is very solid. Kavara, I think, has a very long future in soccer. Solid player. Ball being served in.
Yeah.
Hansen coming out. Coomer coming out, making that save there. And, that's the thing about the NPSL that sometimes doesn't go mentioned. It's a feeding ground for future endeavors, bigger and brighter. But you know what? NPSL soccer, this is the roots of it. It's just awesome to be part of it. And Jeremy, it's been awesome to be part of it with you this season. We just hope we can end on a little bit more of a happier note. Dynamo get that 2 equalizing goals.
Kebe looking for someone to go with that ball. Send it back for, well, this will be played up, and Willoughby not ready to make that run. You mentioned the products, the caliber of players that have come from the NPSL. Can you name for me the member of the 2014 U.S. National Team World Cup roster that played in the NPSL?
No. I'm gonna take a wild guess.
Okay.
Pete Zeeler.
For the 2014?
Sure.
I don't remember seeing you on there.
Yeah, well, I was way back in the 28th row getting.
Were you the guy that they cut so they could bring Julian Green in there at the last moment?
You know what?
It was you and Donovan?
I've been going to the therapy. I didn't want to mention that, but yeah, it was tough. It was tough.
Chris Wondolowski is played at least a year or 2, I believe. As Green able to get on the end of this one and chop down there. Play continues. Wow. Kozad will just send that out.
So Mr. Green, an NPSL product. That is right. You are a man of many facts.
Chris Wondolowski, forget where it was, somewhere out in the West Coast. It's not a team anyone here in the Midwest would be familiar with, but yeah. Well, NPSL action for him.
It was tough. After I was cut, I had to play for the 3rd Division in Antarctica. It was tough. The Penguins were
rough.
The Penguins were a tough team. They usually shut us out.
And for a keeper, if a Penguin's starting above you, that's a problem.
Yeah, the Walruses made one heck of a backline wall. It was just amazing. It just was hard to kick through them. And when they would head the ball, it would deflate from the tusks.
73rd minute of play.
We're having fun here, having fun.
Season is ending. Might as well.
Season's ending, but that's the thing about soccer and the Dayton Dynamo. It's great for the community. We have a great crowd tonight. And, it's an awesome product. And while we have a moment, I want to commend Mr. Satterwhite, the owner. He's done an outstanding job. I could say that for another 30 minutes of the match. He's done an outstanding job. The whole unit, from top all the way down to the bottom to the volunteers, have done an outstanding job. And it's going to be a landmark for many years from now. People will know the Dynamo name and just say, man, that is just awesome entertainment and soccer and just sports all around. Very proud to be part of it. And we'll see how it goes. Speaking of how it goes, 73rd minute, Stars are going to get a throw in deep in their defensive end. They're up 3-1, 3 unanswered goals. Stars tightening up the defense a little bit right now, not needing to flush forward at Dayton. Still making that push, sending the ball
Still
forward.
Making efforts here, yeah.
And that's what you got to do. You got to play to the final whistle. Just play to full time. And it is soccer. It is a game, and just make it fun. Stars still looking to make it fun right now. They're on the races.
Off to the races here is Green. Looking for somewhere to go with that.
Green has very excellent speed. Late substitution came in. Great speed on the ball.
Look to send this in right here. Trying to dance around. And Cooper spilled that one. Very dangerous and not out of it yet. Ball sent back in and over the bar, and Coomer spilling that ball right in front of the net. Pete, you're a keeper. You know how that is literally the worst thing you can do, right?
It's the worst feeling. I mean, every goalie has given up a silly ball, one go through their legs, but when you have the ball come right to you and you go, uh-oh, you look down and you don't see leather, you know you're in trouble. And Dayton luckily came away unscathed there. 75th minute, down 2 goals. They just got to push forward. Ball being sent to corner. Not going to be able to have enough real estate.
Yeah, Washington was running pretty hard on that one, but I don't think anyone was catching up to that ball. Throw in here for the Stars. I think they're going to do a substitution here momentarily as number 29, who is on not my roster. You got one?
Taylor Fletcher.
Hey, all right.
Coming to the match, 3 games played, 1 game started. But right now, Dayton looking to make something happen. Keeper for the Stars, right place, right time.
Yeah, Tarney able to just scoop that up.
And this is where Michigan's going to start slowing the pace. Probably going to go to more of a 4-5-1. But Dayton right now, still firing, looking to make something happen. And you know, Jeremy, we got plenty of time. 20 minutes right there, misplayed there. It's going to go out for a Dynamo throw, and luckily.
Yeah, should be a throw in for the Dynamo.
We'll have a substitution coming in and a youngster looking to come into the game that could be maybe 5 years old. I think. I'm not sure if he's
standing in the spot. I don't know if the 4th official is going to allow this. I don't know if he's rostered.
Probably not.
Willoughby on the ball now, looking to send it up. Going to try to find Hutton here. Go out, be a throw in here for the Dynamo. Looks like it'll be Hansen going to take this here. He'll just send it off to Willoughby, who normally takes those throw-ins there. Now Hansen with the ball, looking to send it in. He goes across, trying to find Kissinger. That's cut out. Be a throw-in again on the other side.
Good idea. Kissinger at that point either has to cut right with the ball or cut left. Made the smart decision. Was able to get a throw out of it. And Dayton right now looking to serve it up.
Kissinger sending it into the box.
Good ball.
Good ball. Hutton just couldn't get around his man.
Good defense. Solid defense there. Shield the player. Go out for a goal kick for the Michigan Stars. While we have a moment, fans, I want to thank, just in general, we give you liners here talking about our different sponsors: Premier Health, Voss, Circuits and Cables, Dayton Public Schools being a proud helper with us here. All around, great community effort. Hats off to everybody involved and our sponsors as we'll continue to grow the product. And Jeremy, 77th minute at this point. Dayton still firing, still playing. Michigan Stars can get a throw in here. We're going to have substitutions coming in. And I'll end my point with saying, crucial time. 2 or 3 minutes from this point, Dayton's got to make something happen because Michigan Stars are going to start substituting defense in. Get fresh blood on defensive end.
Yep, Connor Rutz.
Substitutions incoming for the Stars.
Schoolcraft product coming in.
Number 22, Connor Rutz.
And number 29 will be coming into the match.
Taylor Fletcher.
Taylor Fletcher. Case Western Spartan. We're back underway there. Green kind of takes a tumble. He's going to get a free kick out of it. I believe that was all the substitutions Stars have. I believe Dynamo have maybe 1 or 2. They have 2 left. Not sure if they'll end up using it there. Aiden Bean, one of the young Dayton Flyers on the roster. And Greg Williams, Cedarville product. Again, one of the 19-year-olds.
We will have a substitution for the Dynamo in a few moments.
It will be Greg Williams coming in here soon. Bennett Kim sends this ball in. Played up. Kebe, I believe, was the one that got to it. So we throw in here on the far side.
Kebe make a nice touch on the ball, deflecting it away from danger. Stars get to throw in here in the 79th minute. Michigan at this point slowing the pace down, pushing a little bit more defense, trying to control the midfield. But now, as I say that, looking to make that cut. Ball's going to go out. It's going to be a corner kick for the Michigan Stars.
Yep, off of Hutton there. Corner kick, so and Aiden Bean now getting ready to step in. He's also going to don his jersey. So final 2 subs for the Dynamo are about ready to make their way into this match. Be number 24, Greg Williams. Number 21, Aiden Bean. Corner kick still forthcoming.
Target man number 9 making a swing in. Nope, does not.
Here comes Kim. Plays it in straight to his opposite number there, Christian Johnson. Stars, though, able to keep with it here.
Offsides.
Oh, yeah, the offside flag is up. I think we're going to get those substitutions right about now. No? Never mind.
Referee not seeing the fourth official.
Coomer will play this. Go to Propello. Jacob Propero sends it up to Hansen. Propero gonna go get it up to Hutton. Hutton trying to turn there, and good little give and go there with Willoughby. Back over to Lyle. Lyle's got Washington on his far side up ahead, and instead he just completely gives it away. I think he was trying to get that over to Kebe. Paro again on the ball, able to cut things out. Willoughby on the near side, waiting, just standing there in the blocks there for a moment, just waiting to make his run. Kissinger. That'll go off. Michigan Stars player throwing upcoming. I think now we're going to get those substitutions. Or we won't.
Fourth official asking to come in, referee holding him off. A little surprising why, but he has the authority to do so.
We ticked on over to the final 10 minutes of this match. Roll all the way back to Kristen Johnson here. Dynamo looking to make something happen here, but just really having trouble getting the ball upfield and really just maintaining possession there as Hansen loses possession there. Kristen Johnson putting in a shift today. Able to get on the end of that one to steal it away from Green. And now Kebe. Moving it upfield again. Greg Williams. Oh, that good ball there. Almost found Tyler Washington. And Kissinger. Heavy touch there as he got in front of that one. The Stars again can just kind of slow things down when they get on the ball.
They switched their lineup to a 4-5-1. Really holding the midfield. Dayton not able to break through. Good ball there.
Great,
now a run.
Great vision there by Willoughby. That's the kind of vision of a guy that played in Champions League over in UEFA. Tyler Washington trying to get around his man. Good little ball there. Not going to be able to get to it, and sends it out. Goal kick.
Now we have substitutions.
Now we'll get those substitutions. It'll be interesting to see who comes out on this one. Looks like Ed Willoughby stepping out. That'll be Greg Williams' replacement, I'd imagine. Setting him back onto the back line there. And then Tristan Lyle, who ultimately had moved up into that striker role up top. This will definitely move now. Hansen, you see, moving into the center of the pitch. Aiden Bean for Lyle. Aiden Bean, number 21. Greg Williams, number 24. They need to get back in this one. They need to get on the ball and get that ball downfield in a hurry. Throw in here. Again, you're not seeing a ton of urgency. And I don't know what the ref's coming over for, checking the ball. Possibly not liking the pressure of the ball. Yep, they're going to change that ball out.
.83 minutes, stoppage. Michigan Stars up 3-1. Having to switch around with balls. And you're back to your point of moments ago, Jeremy. Michigan now at this point up 3-1. Obviously, 2-goal deficit for the Dynamo. But when you're holding with a 4-5-1, and honestly, 2 or 3 of your midfielders are rostered as defenders, it's going to be a hard code to crack. With long ball here, it's just going to be too much on it. Go out for a goal kick for the Stars.
Yeah, no one's getting to that one. Scarf pin included.
And Michigan at this point can go at an absolute snail's pace.
Yep, they can just bleed this one out.
They probably have, in all reality, 7 or maybe 8 of their 9 defenders and midfielders, probably by trade, when they grew up in their youth system, were all defenders and sweepers at this point.
Goal kick here. Again, Dynamo need to get on the ball. Just struggling to do so. Michigan Stars they'll just send it back to the keeper. They are in no hurry to do anything at all.
And you hear about the defensive flat back. They're more or less playing a double flat back with a 4 and a 5, and almost just working as a dam and not letting the Dynamo flow through, if you want to make a water reference here. But they still have a chance to do some firepower, looking to make something go there, and now they stole the ball. looking to make it the corner.
Good play here.
Looking for help, should not be able to turn, does make that
Given
turn.
way too much space there as Greg Williams not closing him down. Now Kissinger and Bean, everyone kind of getting into the mix to finally get this ball away from Rutz. Played back to Greg Williams. He'll send it on upfield. This will be cut out by Kristen Johnson. Looking to see his guys move forward, and really not the urgency you want to see is him and Bennett Kim still fighting for the ball. Gives it up though ultimately.
Good foot race here.
Yep. Lawson.
Looking to cut.
Yep, makes the cut, and right there is Green to head it in. Go! Good job by Coomer.
Beautiful save by Coomer, and Coomer should not have to make that save. Dayton playing a little bit nonchalant here in the 85th, 86th minute. Here's the replay on that play. Keeper is making every save humanly possible on this play, but he should not have a man on the back post.
Green had all the time in the world to set his feet, to get in position and get ready to head that ball in.
But that also goes with the mix of the roster you have tonight. You have a real influx of a lot of the youth players in the match, but right now, Stars going to line up, 86th minute, corner kick on.
Bennett Kim sends it in, headed over, and that'll just go over the bar.
Nice ball, nice attempt by the Michigan Stars, goal kick Dynamo. And that's something as the coach you want to see. Got a lot of the, I would say, fresher faces, but some of the non-experienced players playing time in the match today. But that's why you come here to play. Dynamo definitely, we've been talking all match, got to make something happen. At this point, being the 86th minute, you just want to end positive and play the full 90. And at this point, if you can get one more, great. If you can get two, unbelievable. But just keep playing solid and pick up the pace and play. Because that's something you always want to teach your player. Just play with pace. Play with purpose.
Especially here when you're in the final minutes ticking down, not of the match, but of the entire 2016 season. That's cut out by Rutz. Green, he's going to be off to the races here.
And he can hold. He doesn't need to make his
Johnson
run in.
Williams tracking back. He's going to try to turn around, gets around, plays it in front, tipped, and no.
Corner.
Yep. Looked like Rutz was the last one on it, but they're going to say it glanced off of, I don't know, did Coomer get a hand on that?
I think Coomer did get a hand on it, and it's going to be a corner kick for Michigan Stars. And at this point, the 87th minute, absolutely no urgency to hurry. Coach Wagstaff for Michigan very happy to go in with the lead. Michigan kind of sitting on the table right now.
Yep, 88th minute of play.
Looking to see if they can vault ahead of Kalamazoo.
Yeah, these 3 points will give them 16. That'll put them level there with Detroit City. Still won't have enough to be above Detroit City as they have the goal advantage. And we're actually going to get a keeper substitution. So John Rubio Ramon, Lorenzo Rodriguez is going to step in from Holly, Michigan. He'll step into the match.
His first attempts of the season.
Yep.
Get in,
no
get some
appearances
play
so
time,
far, so
be rostered up.
Yep, get his first cap of the NPSL season here as we wind down. And again, it was just really just an exercise in wasting time as well, which Michigan is in no hurry to, but then again, the Dynamo not really looking like they have the most urgency in the world as Kebe just nursing this ball up the field. He now finally sends it forward. Finds a Michigan Star head, played up to the midfield. Mark Hansen playing very deep right now. Almost a false nine situation going on here. Interesting way to finish out a match when you're down 2 goals. Is this ball kept in and sent in front? Nobody there though, nobody home. You had Aiden Bean on the near side. He couldn't get to it, and Kissinger and some of the other guys just couldn't get in front of the box to get in front of that ball. Another opportunity squandered. Johnson sending it in. Aiden Bean heads this back. Rutz gets around his man. Kebe plays it out.
Nice feed.
This will be sent into the box. This spilled out again, but Nobody home as Bennett Kim able to turn and send this downfield. Lawson fighting for it and losing it.
And Rodriguez with that save able to be on the stat sheet officially.
There you go.
He's happy to get his first save at NPSL action this year. 90th minute coming. Michigan Star is going to sneak away with 3 unanswered goals.
That's a good percentage for him, by the way.
That's a very good percentage.
100% of his shots he's seen all season, he's saved. Let's go all the way to Bean on the near side, chested down nicely. Bean, again, one of the younger guys, loses the ball there. Williams going to have to send it all the way back to Coomer. Coomer, Bowling Green product, playing very well when he's been called upon by the Dynamo. Didn't actually play a minute in his freshman year for Bowling Green. So I'm sure he's enjoying seeing some action this summer.
And that's what you want to do. You want to build for the future. Every time you can get on the pitch, it gives you a valuable experience. You know, it's in any endeavor. It could be any sport, any hobby. Every time is a new time. And, you know, Dynamo just are going to be building. Tough year, but a great year for the team.
Yep, you look at some of the foundation players that were brought in. Eric Hutton, who's on the ball right now. One of the younger guys playing at Wright State, a local university, having a great little run of form here. Lawson just going to hang with it. Playing it off to Rutz. Rutz, plenty of space. Could have wound up and taken a shot if he wanted to. This will be a whistle. Kebe might go into the books on this one. He does. Yep. 90th minute. It's Kebe getting a yellow.
Michigan with the match sealed in hand. Probably one of the last opportunities of the match for them to get a strike.
Yep.
At this point, you're not going to pass. You're going for goal.
Might as well here as we are into stoppage time, and you can't imagine there's going to be much. Fourth official talking Michigan Star's bench. Letting them know how much time there's going to be. Not letting us know, so we're kind of held in the dark on this one, but obviously some time being taken off the clock right now as everyone sets up. Michigan Star's in no hurry to take this, but you're right, well, they probably will just go straight for goal, won't they?
They're lined up to feed it in, but I would drive that ball as hard as I can. And they do. It's going to deflect in.
Yep, Coomer actually having to come in and play that as it bounces towards him, and Dynamo may be able to get this ball down the field one more time. Referee checks his watch. And there it is. 2016 NPSL season comes to a close. Dayton Dynamo falling 3-1, and it was really the story of the season. Some great moments, but overall not cashing in when they needed to and giving up too many opportunities to their opponents. They fall 3-1. They finish the 2016 season, their inaugural season, back in Dayton, 1-10-1.
Tough year, but as you mentioned moments ago, a foundation. It's been a great season. Mr. Satterwhite and the whole staff have done an excellent job. Players have given it their all. It's a great way to build for the future. At this point now, your NPSL season is done. Look on the positives, build for the future, help with the youth programs, and just keep on going. So thank you all. It's been a wonderful match. Jeremy, it's been a great pleasure to work with you, and I cannot wait next year downtown.
Final thought on the season. I asked for you to give your man of the season for the Dynamo.
I'll have you go first.
I'm going to go Christian Johnson.
You know what? I think Christian Johnson has just played a solid season, giving it his all. Doesn't matter what the score is. Doesn't matter if they have the lead, don't have the lead, just doing what he needs to do to play. And I would give you our media award, Christian Johnson, MVP of the 2016 season. 4 grands.
Well, that'll do it for us. Again, we want to thank all the people here at Dayton Public School who helped us out all season. For the final time in 2016 from Welcome Stadium, on behalf of Pete Zeeler, I'm Jeremy Lance, all of our people here at Dayton Public, and on behalf of everyone, the Dayton Dynamo, I want to thank you